Major fires have now been contained, but emergency services are, of course, closely keeping tabs due to changing wind direction and speed. Let's now get an update from Lubabalo Dada for this situation. Lubabalo, talk to us about this. I know as we've been reporting, it seems to have been contained now, but talk to us, give us the latest from the ground.
Very good morning to you, Leanne, and the viewers at home. West, we can confirm that the fire has been brought under control here at the Nelson Mandela Bay. Also, we are told that at Koha local municipality, fire is also under control there. However, the firefighters are on the ground monitoring the situation, trying to prevent any flare-ups. But let's get the latest from the Deputy Mayor of the Nelson Mandela Bay. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We understand that the situation is under control at the moment, but the firefighters are still on the ground.
That's correct. Thank you very much. If we can recap and go back as far as Thursday last week when it was really bad. Thursday, Friday was bad. On Saturday, we had a big flare-up in the St. Albans Wedgwood area. And yesterday it was relatively calm with also some fires still in the St. Albans Wedgwood area. This morning, we had teams out. We saw some embers flying about. Embers is the small little coal, burnt out coal, still flying about. So yes, we're not out of the woods yet. The weather for today is predicted to be close to 30 degrees. Some people might say that 30 degrees is not that hot, but if you consider the fact that it's quite dry out there, and with the wind that we're having, you can feel the wind right now. It's conditions, all these conditions together, they form a perfect melting pot for veld fires to start once again. The weather prediction for the next 3 days is also close to the 30 degrees Celsius area. And we're asking our residents once again, please be vigilant, please be cautious, don't make any open fires, don't throw any cigarette butts out of the windows, no glass bottles. These are the things that start our veld fires. We're expecting some rain on Thursday, and we're hopeful that that is when we'll have some respite from the hot conditions, and therefore our firefighters can take a break from killing all these fires.
Well, let's talk about the damages. Have you had any significant damages as a result of the fire, damages to property, anything like that in this area?
In this area, not so much damages to private property. The problems we do have, or the damage that we do have, is our damage to our infrastructure, municipal infrastructure. That's our electricity poles and so forth. So what's happened is that when the electricity poles get damaged, there's no electricity supply to the water pumps that should pump the water into our reservoirs, and from our reservoir into our residents. So our residents might have been without electricity for some time or without water supply, and we want to thank residents for remaining patient with us, not putting more pressure on us. We're trying to deal with this disaster, and we are coping at the moment. But like I said, my appeal once again is that for the next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we asking our residents to be vigilant. We've seen that the fires are all in the same area, and that tells us that the residents are heeding our warnings not to make any open veld fires.
All right, thank you very much. That was the Deputy Mayor giving us that update.